Thank you, Holly. Good morning. Welcome all, welcome everyone to the love and light that is Unity of Lawrence. Welcome to those of you watching from home, and welcome to all these beautiful people in front of me, and welcome to the incredible, beautiful weather. My goodness. You know, today's Lenten reading was about resistance. Today, I choose not to resist. Let's take a centering breath and open to the divine in all of us and listen to this prayer. On this day, we dedicate our hearts to peace on earth. We appreciate everyone's spiritual journey and the abundant blessings bestowed upon us. In unity with all who seek to express freedom and joy and transformation, we welcome our divine inheritance as creators. We come from love, as love, to be love. In harmony with this truth, we live to the best of our ability with a peaceful mind, a peaceful heart, and a peaceful spirit. And so it is. Amen. As you know, our prayer chaplains are trained to hold sacred space and pray with you one-on-one. If there's anything to be held in your heart in prayer, we invite you to see a chaplain following today's service at the front of the sanctuary. And today I think we have Diane and Sarah Jane. Okay. Ooh, let's stand and join Holly in singing If It's to Be.
Here we go. If it's to be, if it's to be, if it's to be, it's up to me. Let's do that one more time. If it's to be, if it's to be, if it's to be, it's up to me. If I seek the truth, let me speak the truth. And if I'm lost in doubt, let me believe. 'Cause I know I can be the change I want to see. And if it's to be, if it's to be, if it's to be, it's up to me. And if I'm tired and stressed, let me stop and rest. And if I'm feeling hurt, let me forget. I know I can be the change I want to see. And if it's to be, if it's to be, if it's to be, it's up to me, it's up to me. Let's turn and greet each other now. Good morning. And if it's to be, if it's to be, it's to be, if it's to be, if it's to be, it's up to me. And if I dream of peace, let me be that peace. And when I start from love, I am Lord. 'Cause I know I can be the change I want to see. And if it's to be, if it's to be, if it's to be, it's up to me. Last time. If it's to be, if it's to be, if it's to be, it's up to me, it's up to me, it's up to me, it's up to me.
Well, thank you, everyone. Now it's time for our unity intentions. Please affirm with me Unity's founding principle. There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, God, the source of all good. And now our Unity of Lawrence vision statement. United in divine love and joy, we celebrate a peaceful and abundant world for all. And now our Unity of Lawrence mission statement. We are a thriving spiritual community, sharing love, building bridges, and inspiring transformation. Millie Webb is a Kansas City-based singer-songwriter. Having grown up in Unity, Millie is an SEE graduate, the founder of Raise Up, a Unity-based group for conscious parenting, and an active member of Unity Village Chapel. She uses the understanding of Unity principles to write music that touches on both the human experience and the Christ nature within. Always seeking to bring about a smile, a tear, or an aha moment, she is delighted to be sharing this morning with all the beautiful souls of Unity of Lawrence and to all of those joining in for today's service. Welcome, Millie.
Good, beautiful morning. All right, Holly. Right now, right here, right now, right here, I release my fear. I let it go. I am open to love. Right now, right here, I am open to love. I release my fear. I am open to love. It's a turning point in my heart. I am ready for a brand new start. I release my fear, let it go. I am open to love. Right now, right here, I am open to love. I release my fear. I am open to love. I don't have to be afraid. I know Spirit will guide my way. I release my fear, let it go. I am open to love. When life takes a hold and I don't want to go down, don't want to go down that road or carry that load. Oh, no, no, no. I start within myself. Change the way I see. I forgive the past. Forgive myself. Let the freedom wash over me.
Thank you, Millie. Sharon Dwyer has been an active in Unity of Lawrence since 1984 and a licensed Unity teacher since 1990. She was a secondary school teacher of English, English as a second language, and French for 35 years. Sharon's life's work is to make increasingly conscious decisions and maintain a sense of humor. I love it. Welcome, Sharon.
I come in peace. And I'm very grateful to be here. I chose this topic, How We Live is How We Die, based on the title of a collection of talks, the most recent collection of talks by Pema Chodron, who is a 80-something-year-old marvelous Buddhist teacher, and her work is just so practical. And that's what I want, is practical spirituality. We are a denomination, if we are one, of practical Christianity, but we are so inclusive that other influences play a significant part for us. And for many of us, I think Buddhism is one of those. I don't get real technical about it, but I just like the overall concepts that help me on a daily basis live a better life. And how we live is how we die is one of those concepts that can really help me, help all of us. Because what it says is that death is not a totally separate thing that we should be in denial of for 80 and however many years. That death is the big one, the big transition, but one of constant transitions from our birth on. That life is change. Life is transition. And the Buddhist concept to help people understand that is impermanence or groundlessness. I'm not sure that we have really a word that we use in Unity normally to express this, except change or transit. Well, we use the word transition, but sometimes we use it almost as a euphemism. We can't say he died. Pema Chodron, in her essays, her talks, she frequently uses the term kicks the bucket. I mean, because she gives it some perspective in that sense. Yes, it's big and scary, but when we say kicks the bucket, then we can kind of reframe just a little bit, And reframing is one of the tools that we use in order to live a better life and prepare for a better death. In that when things happen, they don't always happen the way we want, which is life. Expect it, accept it, it's life. And at the time, we may see these things as being very traumatic, because they might be. But later, if we establish the practice of using the tool of reframing, we can revisit that and see it differently and learn. And that's the whole point of being here, so far as I've been told, is that we learn. That we learn to see things differently. That we learn how to experience life with less trauma. Some people never learn that. And that, I hope it's true that we get what we came here for. I don't know. I just don't know. But, when my dad died and I went to a workshop on grief, a Unity workshop, and I said, blah, 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 he had such a promising life and then he drank it away, blah, blah, blah. And it was all true. But the minister who was leading the workshop said, don't sell that soul short. You don't know what that soul came here to experience. And I had to hold that in mind. Maybe that was what my dad came here to experience. I guess it was, because he did. So that helps me reframe in that particular situation. Not that I wouldn't grieve. We grieve our losses. But self-pity is just toxic. And it's so easy to fall into. We've all been there. I used to live there. much of the time. Yeah, and what it meant was that when I did that, I was saying, I'm unique. And when I learned to move from self-pity to self-compassion, I am saying not, I'm so unlucky that just always happens to me, no matter what I do. I'm learning to say, hey, I have common humanity. That means that I also have community. That means I'm not unique and I'm not alone. I could still think I'm alone. We may feel alone, but I don't think we really, really are. Even when we die, I don't think anybody actually dies alone. We feel bad for people who we think die alone. But when my sister was dying and I was with her, the night before, she was like, the morphine was so, she needed it so strong that she was like comatose. Twice in the night, I woke up and saw her go like this. And she was comatose, but she did that, or she seemed comatose. But she did that, and I knew she was welcoming souls who were welcoming her, you know, and the next day she passed. And that was one of the hardest things of my life, to see my little sister go through cancer and die like that. But I'm sure she did not die alone, even if I hadn't been in the room. And there were others in the room the next day when she passed. But and when she took her last breath, I had a spiritual experience. My heart expanded to fill the room. The energy of my heart expanded to fill the room. And I didn't see that coming. I wasn't looking for it. I wasn't going, well, I'm going to, you know, it was just what happened. So I think death can be very scary. What's scarier is if we have pain before death. But the whole idea that this is an expected transition, this will happen to every one of us, and we're so uncomfortable with it in our culture because we don't even want to get old, much less die. And a lot of people don't get old because people die at any age. We know that. But we deny old age a lot of times, and I think we even do it in unity, but that's me. I don't speak for the establishment here. I speak only for myself, and I might be a heretic in some ways, but that's okay, because in unity we have room for heretics. Yeah, that's why we're here. So, but you know, we will say things that minimize the process of aging. But let me tell you, and I'm only on the cusp of it myself, but let me tell you, you know, it is a change. Things change. And it's not for the better usually, you know. It's not. I mean, if we get a new ailment or whatever, that's not for the better. But what is for the better is that what we can do is reach out, not in self-pity, because that's poison, reach out in our common humanity so that we can get the resources we need as we move through this progression of dissolution, not dissolution, well anyway, dissolution is also a term used in Buddhism for the dissolution, the process of the body as it falls away, which is really at the time of death. But it's this process, as we have to let go of this, let go of that. I haven't had to let go of driving yet, but dang, you know we don't want to do that. And don't tell anybody, because maybe I should. But no, I didn't say that. Okay, I got lost again. Let me get back. All right. The process of dissolution, reaching out in our common humanity so that we can make more powerful choices every day about how we live, which means in the long run, how we'll die. So the choices have everything to do with our life experience. But we can't always see what's coming. I mean, I can't say that every thought I have has a consequence that I am aware of, because we have the relative and the absolute levels that we experience. And the relative is the physical, the here and now, the here and now that we are aware of. And the absolute is the perfection of God mind, of divinity, of consciousness after death, however we may express it. So in this relative experience, things aren't always groovy, and we know that. So when we say, I am perfect, we're speaking of the absolute, our essence, our spiritual essence. Whatever it is that will live after the body dies, that is what is perfect, that is what is beautiful. It may be the soul, it may be just some kind of energetic essence that is beyond the body and with us now as well. That is the absolute. So that is the perfection. And the day-to-day life, it's not perfect. For me, it's progress, not perfection. But if you choose to see it as perfect, good for you. But I'm just giving my viewpoint, because this is just how I see it, So I am aware, and so grateful that I'm aware that all of my choices, which means my thoughts, my beliefs, that's how I end up with choices. All of my choices affect my life from here on out. My perspective affects my life not only from here on out, it affects my past. No, we cannot change the past. We can't change what happened. But as I said about reframing, if I go back and I see something differently, in my mind, I've changed the past, because my memory of it is all that I have. So if I can see that memory differently, then I have changed my past for all intents and purposes, in that I have healed from something, perhaps, And I think that's how we heal from trauma. We learn in revisiting it with support, hopefully, that yes, it was bad. It was just as bad as we thought at the time. But as we see it differently and realize that now we have other resources, we are not that person who experienced that trauma and felt alone. We are not that person, really, because we have gathered other resources, especially if we are fortunate enough to be a part of a spiritual community such as this. And not everybody, is that fortunate, and maybe it's just not for them. I know things are only for those who want them. Things like 12-step programs and unity churches and other churches are different and see things differently, and they provide different resources to people, and that's what the people need. This week I'm going to go to Florida, to the Panhandle, the Hillbilly Riviera. And it's the first time I've traveled since before COVID. I'm going to visit my cousins, whom I love dearly. They were my first role models. They're just a little bit older than I. But they are Republicans and Baptists and Methodists. And so we just, we have our ways of relating that do not focus on those issues. But my cousin called me yesterday, and I told her I'm speaking tomorrow at church. She said, well, what are you talking about? And I told her how we live is how we die. And she said, I'd love to hear that. And I said, oh, you might not. I said, our beliefs are different, but I think underneath they're not different. But on the surface, at the appearance, they're different. And she said, well, I'm just an old hippie at heart. She thinks she was. But anyway, she wants to be accommodating to me and my beliefs, but I hope she doesn't hear this, because I don't know. Because, I'm not out to, I can't change anybody else's mind. I know that finally. I'm not out to make a statement that my beliefs are better than yours, because that's not true for you. It's true for me. So anyway, Gail, if you hear this talk, I love you, dear. All right. But I do think that underneath, the Dalai Lama said, my religion is kindness. Well, I think that Jesus said that too. You know, I think the Buddha said that. I think that underneath it is the same, but tribalism, politics, racism, sexism, patriarchy, etc., 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 have created big chasms, you know. So the beliefs do not appear to be the same at all, at all. So Pema Chodron talked about groundlessness, saying that things come together, they fall apart. They come together, they fall apart. And that's the nature of life. And to expect otherwise is folly. She didn't say that part, but she implied it. You know, because we are so shocked by change. But life is change. And we're going to be taken by surprise. But the more we can expect it, not like, oh, God, that always happens to me and I don't deserve it. But just like, surprise, you know. Maintain curiosity. Curiosity opens doors and hearts. Whereas an idea that we know what should happen, we know what should be, and we know what's right, can be, you know, closing, putting up walls. We do need boundaries. We definitely need boundaries. But we want them to be permeable in some way because of our common humanity. Because that's how we live a better life, by experiencing our common humanity. The last time I spoke here, I spoke on self-compassion, and I didn't know I was going to speak on it again this time, but as I read and thought and meditated preparing the talk, I realized, yeah, because that's what it is that helps us to live a better life and a better death. It is self-compassion. And self-compassion, there's no difference, no separation between compassion and self-compassion. Because if we have one, we have the other. You know, so it isn't that, oh, self-compassion is selfish. No, that would be self-pity or some other nasty things that we can experience. But self-compassion is warm, it is kind, it recognizes shared humanity, and it also cultivates mindfulness. Those are the three aspects of self-compassion that Dr. Kristen Neff recognizes, and she is like the self-compassion guru. And she has now spread that idea to many other academics. You know, she is an academic. And to those outside academia as well, that self-compassion is a way of life. It is a tool, a set of tools that change our lives, really. Because as we learn to shine a light on the parts of ourselves that we are uncomfortable with, our body and our mind, we are learning to accept ourselves and our circumstances. Acceptance doesn't mean we like it. Acceptance doesn't mean that we will roll over and play dead. But it means that we can say, yeah, this is what it is, and how can I make the best choices so that I can deal with this? And how can I use this experience to help others deal with their whatever may be difficult for them? So in that sense, it is not at all selfish. Self-compassion is a way of being in the world, and it is what the world needs now, because it is love. The world needs love. The world is love, has love, but we just, some people don't recognize it, and that's true for some more than others, you know. I mean, those who are living in the midst of war, and those who are experiencing grief right now, there's a lot in this relative world that is very, very, very difficult. So the more we can make it palatable for ourselves and for others, the more we can become a peacemaker in the world. And the more that we can prepare ourselves to live and to die, to allow for holding on when it's appropriate and letting go when that's appropriate. Not easy, but still the best choice, to open both our hearts and our hands. We try to hold on to things because we're accumulators, we're collectors, we're identified with things, with belongings. And to a point, that's fine, that's how we live. But I think it's more helpful as we progress, my point of view anyway, that we learn to be releasing things here and there. Beliefs, too. Beliefs that do not serve us, but things, even people, if it's harmful to us or, in some way not in our highest good, then we have to release people. We might have to release a whole church and go someplace else. I might become a Baptist next week, but only if it serves my highest good, and I don't see that coming. But I am going to go to church with my cousin in Florida, so there you go, next Sunday, and that's okay. That's really a good thing. That is a very good thing. So, life is our journey, and we're on it together. As Ram Dass said, we're just walking each other home. And let's do that. Let's walk each other home, and let's do it with open minds and hearts, and with the ability to feel compassion for ourselves and others. Thank you.
Two or three are gathered in my name, I am there among them. For where two or three are gathered in my name, I am there among them. We pray for healing, we pray for strength, we pray in knowing, standing in our faith. We come into the light. We feel the warmth of God's free-flowing life. Oh, Mani Padme, oh, Mani Padme, oh, Mani Padme Hum. Oh, Mani Padme, oh, Mani Padme, oh, Mani Padme Hum. Together our lights are mightier than any single flame. We lift our hearts and minds, let Spirit guide the way. We pray for unity, we pray for peace and love, bound by a circle of energy flowing through each of us. Oh, Mani Padme, oh, Mani Padme, oh, Mani Padme.
And now, as we take the concept of self-compassion into meditation, we take a few deep breaths in and out, in and out. We relax and settle into our body. Then bring to mind a situation in your life that is causing you stress. Something that is difficult, but not so big that you can't deal with it within 5 minutes of meditation, but something that you practice with, stressful. We are going to gradually develop the quality of self-compassion if it's new for us. We bring the difficulty to our experience right now, to our mind, and then scan your body. Notice if you feel any discomfort in your body. Tightness in the chest, in the gut, in your head, wherever it might be. Do you feel any tightness, any discomfort when you bring to mind this difficulty in your current life? And be present with sensations. If you aren't aware of any, just be present with that. And then we can say to ourselves, this is a challenging situation. This is hard for me. I'm struggling with this. This hurts. I feel hurt. This is stressful. And be aware that this is what it's like for someone to experience difficult feelings, that other people also have this distress. This is mindfulness, that we are aware of what is happening now. In our experience, in our mind, in our body, we are aware of what is happening now. Just take a few seconds in silence for that, with it. And now, in the second stage of our meditation, we can say to ourselves, challenges are part of life. Difficulty is part of life. We share this struggle, this difficulty with other people in our own way, in their own way. This is an example of our common humanity, our shared humanness, our shared vulnerability. We all have problems in our lives. Other people have distress, just like me. I'm not alone. I may feel alone, but I know I am not alone. Others share these experiences and these feelings. And this is how it feels when a person struggles. Sensing right through how you're feeling, know that others feel similarly. And that however they feel is hurtful for them, as however you may feel in crisis is hurtful for you. It is not just your own feeling, but it is also a deep connection to other people. That is what vulnerability does for us. We recognize that we can hurt and that others can hurt, and we open up to that, and that is love, and that is compassion. And the third stage of our meditation on self-compassion is to offer yourself a gesture of soothing touch. Maybe you just put your hand over your heart or any other gesture of soothing touch. Feel the warmth and the gentle touch of your hands. And try saying to yourself, may I be kind to myself. May I give myself what I need. And that's kindness, the third component of self-compassion that we are experiencing and expressing. May I accept myself as I am. Or may I begin to accept myself as I am. May I forgive myself. May I be patient with myself. I send myself warmth, the warmth of touch in the body and the warmth of self-compassion in my heart and mind. And whatever particular words of kindness and the support that you need to hear from someone else, you can offer yourself. You can imagine your friend saying it to you if you want. Or you can imagine saying these words to someone else who is in distress, because it works both ways. And it's all part of compassion. Feeling with, caring with ourselves and others. This is something that we can do anytime in any situation. As a matter of fact, if we practice this now, we may be able to do it when we are dying. Whenever and wherever we can do this, we can change our experience. We can change our mind. I'm not alone in struggle. I am kind to myself. I share humanity with others, with my brothers and sisters. This is a practice for life. This may be a practice in death. It is love. And so it is. Please come back to this room, carrying your awareness with you. Thank you.
Sometimes it's hard to give it over to God, hard to swallow my pride, easy to stand firm like an oak tree, and easier still never to try to surrender, to release what is weighing me down, to give into my greater source. Let the nature of God take course. When I bend like a willow, love flows like a river. I soar like a bird on the wind. I release like a lotus, awake to the moment. Life is beautiful when I bend. Sometimes I think I've got to fight this one out. I think it's my job to prove I'm right. But when it's all over, I'm still standing, angry and empty, held back in time. I remember that the truth is there's goodness in all. I give into my greater source. Let the nature of God take course. When I bend like a willow, love flows like a river. I soar like a bird on the wind. I release like a lotus, awake to the moment. Life is beautiful when I bend. I believe we all have our choices to be gentle, giving, and kind. Repeated reactions harden like clay and become a way of life. When I bend like a willow, love flows like a river. I soar like a bird on the wind. I release like a lotus, awake to the moment. Life is beautiful when I bend. When I bend like a willow, love flows like a river. I soar like a bird on the wind. I release like a lotus, awake to the moment. Life is beautiful when I bend.
As our ushers come forward for our time of thanks, I invite you to join me as we hold our gifts to this community in our hands and love in our hearts. Let's affirm together, divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And so it is. As the love offering is collected, let's join Holly in singing, I release, I let go.
I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. Let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God.
As our ushers come forward, here's our prayer of thanks. Please listen. We are grateful and we bless the flow of good that supports our Unity community. We bless the givers who give their time, talent, and treasure. We stand in the knowing that the flow of good goes forth only to return again and again, and so it is. Amen. Special welcome to our guests. Thank you for joining us. If you'd like to learn more information about Unity and the Unity movement, you may pick up a packet in the foyer. And now please welcome your Unity chaplains for a brief presentation.
Yay! So, I want to encourage you to use our chaplains for any kind of prayers, happy prayers, sad prayers, in between prayers. And I want you to know that they're held in confidence. And that, if you go today and pray with Diane, she is not going to come and talk to me or anybody else about what you prayed about. It is totally held in confidence. It's a very, very big portion of the training that they go through. And I have to say, we feel good after the service, but sometimes that hamster gets going on that wheel and you get stuck there. That's a great time to reach out for prayer. So you can reach out through using the purple slips. Those go into the prayer box and they get prayed on, and for here with one of us, one of our chaplains, for a week, and then they go to Silent Unity to be prayed about for a month. And then you can always grab a chaplain anytime you see one, and especially after, and we're definitely available after service. So Chaplain Teresa and Colleen has volunteered. They are going to kind of do a demonstration, and so I'm going to just be the mic holder right now.
What would you like to have a prayer about?
Well, my mother's been very sick in the hospital, and we believe she may die. I would just like her held in prayer.
Okay, and what is most comfortable in terms of how you use God or Mother, Father, God, or what?
Divine One.
Divine One. Okay. Would you like to hold hands? And we don't have to if you don't want to. Okay. All right, so let's close our eyes and let's just take a couple of deep breaths so that we can get centered. Okay. And you said Divine God, is that right? Divine One, okay. And what is your mother's name? Margaret, okay. Oh, Divine One, we know that Margaret is with you and that you are within her, and that we know that as a child of God, she is whole, perfect, and complete, because at the blueprint of who she is, there is nothing but wholeness, wellness, pure, perfect health. And we know that as we stand here and as we pray these words, that she is being assisted by you to be the perfect embodiment of health. And that we know that in our humanity, sometimes there's fear, but with God, there's nothing but wholeness and wealth. And so we pray that with you, that she's comforted, that she's at peace, and that she knows this to be true, and that you and your family members know that this is true as well. So with that, we know that as I speak these words, that whatever is the outcome that may happen, it's the right and perfect one, and that with that there will be peace and is peace at this moment as I say these words. Amen.
All right. So you see, it's that simple. You can come and get prayer and get that hamster out of your head. So thank you.
Thank you, chaplains. Sunday Lunch Bunch is meeting at Big Mill at 900 Mississippi Street. Everyone is invited. Great opportunity for everyone. Beyond Facts and Faith, a guide to a greater reality, a seminar on reincarnation with Hazel Ray will be held next Sunday, March 12th from 1:30 to 4. For information, see the flyer in the foyer. St. Patrick's Day Parade is Friday, March 17th at 1 p.m. Unity of Lawrence will have a truck and banner, so we need our folks to ride in the truck and walk along the parade route giving out candy. If you would like to join us in the fun, there's a sign-up sheet in the foyer. Robin Goff. Join Robin Goff on Saturday, March 18th at 10:30 a.m. for a Peace and Earth meditation here in the sanctuary. The meditation will be offered on Zoom also. More information in the foyer. The workshop, Lean Inside, 7 Steps to Personal Power, created by Jay Pryor, will begin on March 23rd. And for more information, there's something in the foyer, or you could speak to Jay directly. Don't forget that next week is our potluck. Please join us next Sunday as Robin Goff brings us the message, Regeneration, a Key to Our Transformation, and special music by artist Ramberg. Do we have youths? No, it is not time to sing in our youth, so let's sing the peace song.